Rovers link with a hot shot from Europe. That's right. We're talking striker, we're talking explosivity, and we're talking money. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video today. We're taking a look at the latest transfer rumour mill. That's right. It's talking about a hotshot striker currently playing his football in the Swiss top flight. Who am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and you want to shop for Blackburn Rovers, transfer window, all that kind of good stuff. We've got it all here under one roof. As Rovers are trying to duke out with Luton Town. That's right, for a hotshot. That is over in the Switzerland area. That's right, the old mountainous region. Who is it? Well, we'll tell you in just one second. Big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, hit the old subscribe down below. And of course, check out the links as if you want to become a patron or a member, that's the way to do it. So who am I talking about? Well, we're talking about, it's a name that was linked with softly last window, and maybe even January. It is Willem Geubbels, currently plays football over in St. Gallen, chipping in with 12 goals, I think, this season. This one's published at the back end of April, and it's a name that does not want to go away. Union Berlin also interested in the 23-year-old. But who is he? What can we get? What can we get from this fella, and why should we be excited? Because I'm a little bit excited about it, and it's because we keep coming back to him. Maybe there's something in there. So here he is. Representing the St. Gallen, currently and in Switzerland. And of course, he does play straight down the middle, but also can play out wide. Think of him kind of like a better, quicker, more prolific version of Sam Gallagher. That's right. 186 centimeters tall. He's actually could play for the Dutch or the French, and he's actually represented France at many levels. He's actually got 14 goals for St. Gallen in the Swiss Super League this coming season. Also got 3 assists as well. Contract does expire 2027, so we are talking about money, and this is where it gets a little sticky here, guys. I don't know where we're going to get the money from, because there's a fee. The fee involved here would be significant, and we'll showcase you all that in a minute. Here's his stats then, shall we? Of course, 64 rated in the attacking department, 50%, 50 in the technique and the creativity as well. He's also not too shabby with a tackle. His attacking exploits within the heat map is definitely front-footed, and of course, more often than not in that attacking area. As for his stats then, 31 games this season, 14 goals. Of those 14 goals, 12 with his right, 2 with his head. I don't think he's got any penalties taken, so they're all from open play, I would say. 163 minutes per goal, chipping in with 7 big chances created, 3 assists as well, and his pass success rate is 64%. He's also got some defensive stats, 0.4 interceptions and 0.6 clearances. All of his goals, chipping in 14 of his goals within the box. So not long ranges. They are, of course, hardly work goals that were worked very well. You know what I mean? Here's his stats then, of course, over the course of his career. He has chipped in with over 25 goals, I believe, more often than not from his centre-forward position. 69 times he's played up top, down the middle, 10 times out left, and 5 times on the right. He has represented France at various youth stages, under 19, under 18, under 17, and under 16. He's got goals galore for all of them. He's got 12 goals at the youth level for La France. Meanwhile, he has played in Ligue 1, top flight there, 39 times, 3 goals. That was for Nantes. He's also played for Monaco as well, chipped in with a goal for them. He was on the Lyon's books as well, got some minutes for those guys, but all his goals mainly has come from FC St. Gallen in the Swiss Super Liga. He has played in Europe as well, the Conference League, and also the he has played any other European level, Europa League. He's also played as well. So he ain't no slouch, but he is expensive. He's coming at you a cool €6 million. He was valued once at 12 million euros. That was I don't know when that was, but he is right-footed. He's a little taller than Tyrese here. He's got a bit of success to his name, but he can play pretty much everywhere Tyrese has played. But the valuation of course, Tyrese is kind of blinkered here. His contract is dwindling, so it's not like we can sell Tyrese for 6 million and put it all on Willem Geubbels here for 6 million. So I don't know where that money is going to come from. That's my main stumbling block with this one. It's a player that we've been linked with. Maybe there's some sort of hoodoo here, or maybe we can, you know, kind of get him for 4 million. But that would mean, again, and just like other videos, that we might have to sell in order to buy, to kind of reinvest. And this guy, honestly, probably the best striker we've been linked with in the past 2 or 3 seasons. I've not been excited. The Maktar Gay deal was was cheap. Yukio Hashi was a good deal in the end, long term. But this one generally gets me a little bit excited. Highest value of 12 million, 23 years of age. I do believe he can handle the championship football from when you look at the stats. But where are we going to get that money from? Where are we going to get that money from? Now, been making these transfer windows over the course of this past week or so, and there's certain players coming in, or certain types of players that we are linked with. Maybe, unfortunately, we're going to have to sell one of our more valuable or more experienced pros. Of course, we are looking at. You would think Ainsley Pears is probably going to get sold, probably Joe Rankin-Costello, John Buckley. And if you combine all those together, we might scrape 6 million together, and that's a push. But if not, maybe a Hayden Carter has to go, or maybe, well, dare I say it, a Sondre Tronstad or Lewis Travis has to go. Or is there another asset out there? So, there's not much value. Or dare I say it? Dare I even say it? Callum Britton. Callum Britton is definitely the most sellable asset, I think, playing regular football right here, right now. And, do we cut our nose off to spite our face, you know what I mean, to get in a player of Willem Geubbels? Would you rather see Geubbels play or Callum Britton play? You know what you get with Callum Britton. But what's his contract situation like? So there's a lot of question marks to be had. But he's definitely an exciting prospect, and he's got the goals to his name. Or does he? Does he really? He does have the goals. He's got 37 goals, 153 games. It's a goal every 5. Something like that. 202 minutes per goal. It's not too shabby compared to Dolan's 446. Dolan is more of a wide man. Geubbels is more of a middleman down the middle. Striker there. So definitely got the tools that we need. It's just all about the money, unfortunately. I don't know where we're going to get it from, but hopefully Venky's decide to do a move that they haven't done in a long time and go big on something. And these could be the fella. He could be the man. He could be the difference, and he could be playing for Blackburn Rovers next season. Chances are, I would probably say. Well, actually, before I do that, if it's Luton Town or Blackburn Rovers, right here, right now, you'd say we would have the upper hand. You wouldn't exchange the Swiss top flight for English third tier, do you? Which is not going to be a guaranteed promotion case for Luton Town next season. They're not going to blow their league apart. So, I think we have a chance, but realistically, it's all about the money, fellas. All about the money. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about Geubbels. Will he come? Will he go? Who knows? And of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And if you've also got a link of a Rovers transfer deal, let me know in the comments. Paste the link. We'll explore it and maybe make a video about it. Until then, subscribe, smash a like. Till then, we're done.